Hi, this is Humblehuss. I am going to be making this headband today. It's in the same colors as the beanie from my previous video, and that's because I have a lot of yarn left over, and also I really like the colors, and because it's Christmas time. This is what you're going to need: a crochet hook, some scissors, and a yarn needle. Also, you probably need a ruler. That way you can measure how long the headband is. The two colors that I'm going to be using, like last time, are this red and kind of taupe color. These are by Lion brand, called Basic Stitch. These are the colors. Oh, by the way, the hook that I'm going to be using is 5mm one, which is basically what it says in the instructions right there. Now, I don't always use the size that they recommend, but this time I will. So I'm going to be starting the headband with this red color. Let's make a slip knot, make a loop, pull it through, not completely. You just kind of hold on to it and then grab the two ends, pull like that, put in your hook, and then tug on the side. You don't want it too tight or too loose. So let's chain, I don't know, I need about 12 inches, 12 to 13 inches, even though my baby's head circumference is over 14 inches and she's only 2 months old. So the sizing is very relative, which by the way, in my last video, I said relevant instead of relative, but I just didn't feel like uploading the whole video again, quite honestly, for that one word. All right, so let's start. Obviously this is too short. There's 20 right there. Let's keep going. Okay, I have 40 now here. Measure it. I'm like at a little bit over 10 inches. I need to keep going. Okay, let's see. We have 50 right now with 13 inches. There we go. So I have 13 inches and I chained 50. Now we are going to join the two ends, but you have to make sure that you don't turn the chain, okay? Basically that's the inside. Now we are going to join these with a slip stitch. You're going to go into this first little loop. Yarn over, you're going to pull through, and then you're going to also pull through the loop that is on your hook, okay, like so. So that is a slip stitch. And then we are going to chain 2 because we are going to do double crochet. It's a treble crochet in the UK. Then we turn. Okay, and then we're gonna go into this next stitch. So yarn over, go through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. So you'll have 2 left on your hook, yarn over, and pull it through. Okay, let's go into the next one. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. It's going to start looking like this. Okay, again, so yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. Okay, so we're going to continue this for the whole row, and then I'll meet you here at the end. Okay, so here we are at the end, and now we are going to go through this top loop. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there. And we're gonna make a slip stitch, okay? So yarn over, pull through, and pull through that stitch as well. All right, so now chain 2 and turn. Okay, so now we are going to go, we're gonna keep doing double crochets, but we're gonna do one through the front. Instead of going in here, we're gonna go through the front, through there, and then the next one, we are gonna go through the back, and then the next one through the front again, and so on. So let me get started. Yarn over, go through this post. So remember, this is where we're chaining the 2, which don't count as a stitch. So we're gonna go through this first post, yarn over, pull through, so you have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the rest. Okay, now we're gonna go into this post, yarn over, but now we're gonna go from the back, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through, like so. Okay, again, yarn over, now through the front, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, through the first 2 loops, yarn over, through all 2 loops. Okay, so now again, yarn over, this time through the back, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through. All right, so we are just gonna keep doing this all the way to the end. I will meet you back here, right? Okay, now we're going to join through there with a slip stitch. So go through like so. And now we are going to chain only 1 and turn, because we are only going to do single crochets in the next row. So this time you don't do yarn over it, you just simply go into that next stitch, through those 2 loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Now if you wanted to, you could put a marker right here. I'm going to use a paper clip. There, okay. Now we can continue. You go in through both loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Okay, the next one, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Okay, we're gonna repeat that until the end. By the way, even though it looks small, it is quite stretchy, okay? That is the reason why I didn't do over 14 inches on this type of headband for my baby girl, because it is quite stretchy, okay? So I will meet you at the end. Here we are, almost at the end of this row of single crochets only. I believe that's a double crochet in the UK. I forgot to mention that before I started the row. Now we're gonna join where the marker is. So just take that out. Put your fingers there so you don't lose that stitch. And you are going to do a slip stitch. So pull through and pull through and chain 1 and turn. Okay, so we're basically going to do a couple of rows of single crochet, however many you want. I mean, I want it to be about, I don't know, 3 inches wide. Yeah, so I'll probably do 2 more rows of single crochet so that we can finish with the rows of the double crochets. Okay, so I will meet you back after you've done those. All right, so just don't forget to turn when you've reached the end. Slip stitch, chain 1, turn. Now I've done 2 rows of the single crochet. I was going to do 3, but I think I'm just going to leave it at 2 because otherwise it might be too high. This is the end of the second row of single crochet right there. So now let's join these with a slip stitch. And now I'm going to chain 2 again because we're going to do the double crochet. 2 chains, yarn over into this next stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, you have 3, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the other 2. So basically we're doing the same on this side that we did here. There we go. Okay, so we did that last slip stitch. Now we're just going to cut off the yarn. Just pull through. Now we are going to move on to the bow, which I'm going to do in this color. Again, start with a slip knot. Now this time I don't want to make too big of a bow, just a little, like a little accent. So let's chain a couple. Let's see, we'll just have to test it out on the actual headband. So this is 4, 5, so that means we'll have 4. Let's remember that last one doesn't count. Let's see, let's do 8 so that we'll have 7. I'm just gonna do basic single crochets. So just go back, insert your hook into the second stitch. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Into the next one, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So these are all going to be single crochets. 7 single crochets. Chain 1, and turn. But let's do a couple of rows. You can obviously make the bow bigger or smaller, whatever you like. Just obviously add more chains at the beginning. I've done so many projects where I started with a specific idea in mind, and then as I went along, it was completely different. I just didn't, I just felt like doing something different, or it didn't fit the way I thought it would. So just keep doing a couple of rows till you reach like 3 inches or 3.5, since we're gonna squish it in the middle. So probably you want to do 3.5, and then I'll meet you back. 3 inches. Now, obviously you also could have done, a longer chain and then just go back and forth this way. That way you have clean lines at the top and the bottom. But I like it like this. So I have the clean lines on the sides. You need to do whatever you like. You're gonna leave some yarn before you cut it off. leave a longer piece of yarn because we are going to stitch it onto the headband. So you cut off the yarn and then basically you pull this through. And then you're going to take your yarn needle. Basically, I need to get this yarn more towards the middle so I can form the bow. I'm just going to sort of thread through. So this is going to be the back where you have this yarn. This is going to be the front. So first form the bow the way you want it to look in the front, like so. Okay, basically you have this middle part and then the two ends on the outside. You just thread through this whole thing like a skewer. I'm going to go around it a couple of times. To sort of fasten that off. And then maybe go back on this side as well. And where you want to put your bow, you can put it on the side. If you like, you can put it in the middle. I personally kind of always like it on the side. So I'm going to put it on this side. So what you're going to do is you're going to attach it to the headband. Just go through with your needle a couple of times back and forth until it's secure enough. Okay, so I've secured it in a couple of spots on the back, as you can see. And I like to finish it off on this part so that it won't, hurt the baby. Cut it off. And the reason why I also put some stitches over here is so that the bow won't, fall as much. It does have some movement to it. And then we just need to thread this part. There we go. Little headband with a bow. Hope you guys had fun. Just a simple project, but it's cute. Alright, thanks for watching. Have fun with your project. Bye.